We're going to take a look at Tesla here on the weekly chart. We ended the week at 284.95. Huge pop on Friday here for Friday's trading session. Just a big, massive move. We also have an iron condor in here if you are not aware. And basically, we'll do another video of how we're going to manage that going forward. But overall, what are we looking at in here on the weekly chart? You can see that we are right up against this 50% fib retrace. That's going to be about 295. So about 10 points away right now. So that's going to be our first resistance in here. Support wise, we have this 9-day EMA at 274. And then below that, it is going to be this 249 area, which is also where your 200 SMA is here on the weekly chart. So it's going to be a big area of support for us, that 250. So perhaps if we get down there, we might get another little pop again. But all in all, broke out here on the weekly chart from our harsh trend line that we had drawn. We were respecting that. So we're saying going into the week with earnings, that is going to be an area of concern. What we're going to do in here for the week, are we going to pop or are we going to respect that trend line? But obviously, we did end up popping, and really, we didn't really actually move up that much. So for those of you that were in our Discord, you know that our short strike for our call was breached on Friday. We had 260 as our short call for our iron condor. And even after earnings and everything, we were still sitting good. We were just sucking up premium, no big deal. That's why we didn't adjust anything, trying to make it as easy as possible for everyone. And then obviously with Friday's move, breach through our short call, breach through our long call. So now we're going to be managing that more aggressively in here going forward. But 284, just nice rip in here on the week, or I guess for the end of the week here for Tesla. If we go to the daily, you can see exactly what happened. So you can see we had a gap in here, a little gap and go. But even though we did have a red day in here, but we were right on that upper trend line for our support, bounced off the 250s, confirmed that support, and then obviously a little gap and go in here on Friday, right up against that 200 SMA. So that is going to be something that we're going to be looking for going forward in here. Are we going to trade in between this 200 and this 9-day EMA, or are we going to try find some more footing in here for a better support? Perhaps the 270s, perhaps that 265 area might be something for us as far as support, but we'll kind of have to wait and see. But all in all, it looks like our RSI is getting a little bit overbought in here on some decent volume. So we'll have to see how Tesla trades with the market as far as being completely inverse or just getting a little bit of that sympathy and kind of exaggerating those moves from the spiders here in the next week or so. So that's going to be something that we're going to have to watch. So depending on what we're going to do on Monday, gap up, gap down, we're going to be watching this 200 SMA here on the daily, but really we care about the 295. We care about this 250 level in here as our overall supports and resistances. But again, we have to see if we find some footing in here right around that 270 level, or even at this 9-day EMA down here on the daily, which is at 255. Our IV in here has contracted, so it's down to 37. So that's also why we placed an iron condor, because the IV was so high in here before earnings. So we did get some IV contraction, although we got the move too much in our wrong way where it actually breached our short strike. So then obviously we had to adjust that. We are looking at right around a $20 expected move by Friday. You got $30 expected move by the following Friday. May monthly's right around 35. You go all the way out to June, right around a $50 expected move in here. So all in all, we're going to see what happens in here. We're watching that 295, watching the 250s. We're going to see if 270 in here could be something for us. We're going to watch 255, see if that could possibly be supports. But really, your RSI going up a little bit on the daily. The weekly, you're still down here at 47. So that's going to be something to kind of keep in mind as we kind of continue into this next trading week. So we'll see what happens in here for Tesla. All right, guys, if you like this video, make sure to check us out on all of our social media. We also have a Discord service if you're interested, and you can find all of our socials in the description below.